Yo, what is up, guys? James Carter TV here for my NFL Week 12. NFL Week 12 predictions. Now, this week is very interesting. It's so easy to stick with the grain, to do the norm, and pick the easy picks. There's going to be a lot of you out there that have the exact same picks. People aren't picking upsets this week. But you know me. I'm not normal. I'm not like everyone else. I go against the grain. I picked the New York Jets to beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. Why? Because I'm crazy, and that's the kind of things that I do. I was right, though, and now I have some crazy predictions for you. And we are starting with the Thursday night football game. That's right, I'm picking the 0-10, the winless Oakland Raiders to defeat the Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, lately, the Oakland Raiders have been much more competitive within their games. They were close twice against the San Diego Chargers, one of which they were pretty damn close to winning that football game. And then the other time they lost by 7. They went to Seattle and were kind of competitive. The Raiders have been playing well, and now they host the Kansas City Chiefs, a division rival. The Chiefs have been playing great lately. And you know what that tells me? It's time to come down. It's time to come back down to earth. It's time to learn once again why you are not going to win the Super Bowl. Because you're not that good yet, okay? The Raiders upset the Chiefs. I might be a fool, but I might be a genius as well. We're going to find out tonight. Next, we have the game on Sunday afternoon between the Cleveland Browns and the Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons, I'm picking to win this one. I mean, Josh Gordon is coming back for this game, supposedly. But hey, he could get arrested between now and, Friday. I mean, you can't trust this guy. But I'm picking the Falcons there. I mean, the Falcons, believe it or not, are in the division lead, and maybe they're going to try to win some football games because someone has to win the NFC South, even though none of them deserve to. Period. None of these teams deserve to be in the playoffs. None of these teams definitely deserve to host a playoff game, but unfortunately, that's what's going to take place. Okay, so because of this period, unfortunately, the Jets are going to win. I mean, not the Jets. The Falcons are going to win this one, and they're going to get 5-6, and they're going to be in the lead for the division for one more week. We have the New York Jets at the Buffalo Bills. Now, this I was originally going to pick the Bills to win this game. I liked the Bills going into this game, but then hell rained down, hellfire and brimstone, as Buffalo got 6 feet of snow. Tennessee, where I live, has not gotten 6 feet of snow within their lifetime accumulated, and yet Buffalo got 6 feet of snow, and now the game will no longer be in Buffalo. They're saying Chicago, they're saying Washington, they're saying this, they're saying that. The Bills have been unable to practice this week as the Jets are coming off a bye week. This is setting up for the Jets to sneak in and get the victory wherever the game might be. And it's really unfortunate because you don't want weather and stupid stuff like this to affect your football team, but it will. It will have an effect, and I think this effect will be so great, it'll allow the Jets to get the victory here. Second upset of the video. We have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Chicago Bears, and I know I should have picked the Bucs last week. The more I thought about it, I said, hey, I don't trust RG3. And they went and they beat the Washington Redskins, but they're not going to be the Bears. I mean, the Bears, they could actually, hell. We can't trust the Chicago Bears, hell, especially at home. I mean, these guys stink at home. They stink anywhere. They stink, period. So how are we supposed to trust the Chicago Bears? But I'm going to pick them, just because, every now and then Color will throw a ball to Brandon Marshall or throw a ball to Alshon Jeffrey, and that'll be enough to beat Tampa Bay. We have the Cincinnati Bengals at the Houston Texans. The Texans I picked to win last week, and I was Nostradamus, and they won in Cleveland. Now they're hosting Cincinnati. And Houston is somewhat close to winning this division. Now, I don't think any of us are picking them to win this division, but they're close, and because of that, they're going to try. And the Bengals, they had a big win on the road last week. Are they going to go on the road and win again? I'm going to go against them. I'm going to say the Texans win at home, go 6-5, even though I had them going 5-11 to start the season. Now I'm saying 8-8. That's where I'm projecting now. They win this one, go 6-5. We have Jacksonville Jaguars at Indianapolis Colts. The Colts will win this one. Let's move on. We have the Green Bay Packers at the Minnesota Vikings. The Packers will win this one. Let's move on. We have the Detroit Lions at the New England Patriots. The Patriots are rocking and rolling, and that concerns me. I think the Lions could go to New England and sneak out a victory, but I won't pick it. I won't pick it because I have the Patriots losing next week in Green Bay. So I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to say that they win this week, lose next week. I'm going to say the Lions win this week, lose this week, and win next week. So I'm picking the Patriots to win this one. We have the Tennessee Titans at the Philadelphia Eagles. The Titans stink, and there's a reason why I'm 9-1 when picking Tennessee Titans games, because they're easy, because they stink. Pick them to lose, boom, you're good. Philadelphia Eagles. Mark Sanchez. LaShawn McCoy is going to run for 200 yards. I mean, why not? I mean, hell, Le'Veon Bell ran for 200 yards against the Tennessee Titans, and the Steelers offensive line sucks. Okay, I mean, it sucks. Okay, you hear what I said? It sucks. That's a combination between stinking and sucking. Okay, it sucks. God, the Titans. Okay, so that's it. Eagles 31-17. The Titans are an abomination. Don't let their close game against the Pittsburgh Steelers fool you. They stink. We have the Rams at the San Diego Superchargers, and the Chargers have been disappointing me lately. I mean, this is not a good football team, ladies and gentlemen. They started off great. In fact, I was projecting them to finish 11-5, within like 5 weeks of the season. But now I'm projecting them to miss the playoffs. And so don't be surprised if they lose this football game. I'm going to pick them to win. I'm going to pick it to be close. But you have to look out for this football game because the Chargers are not a good football team right now. They're not playing good football. But the Rams, not yet this season, not once have the Rams had 2 straight good weeks. They don't do it. Okay, they have a good week, they get a great win, and then they come back, and then they stink. That's what they do. That's their move. Okay, so I'm going to predict that they do their move, and they lose in San Diego. They're the Arizona Cardinals at the Seattle Seahawks. Now, I'm bringing up my campaign again. This is my campaign all year long, okay? Let me tell you guys my campaign again. No playoffs for the Seahawks. I'm trying to tell you people, and you people don't want to listen to me. One more time. No playoffs for the Seahawks. Okay, none. They're not going to make it. So, with that said, Cardinals go to Seattle, what they did last year. And they sneak out the victory. Now, let's remember as well, last year the Cardinals were a worse team than they are now. Last year, the Seahawks were a better team than they are now. It's simple math, people. It's simple math. The Seahawks are going to lose at home. The illusion of playing in Seattle is now finished. And they go 6-5 en route to missing the playoffs, as I predicted. Boom. Next, we have the Miami Dolphins at the Denver Broncos. The Broncos lost. Wow, did they lose last week in St. Louis? And they could lose this week, though. The Dolphins love rushing the passer. That's what they do for a living right now. So you have to keep your eye on this game. But I have to say it's the Broncos. The Broncos, you can't expect them to lose 2 straight games. If they do, it's a miracle. But at this point, at this juncture, the Patriots have the first seed. And barring something ridiculous, the Patriots will get the first seed. They will get the bye. They will get home field advantage, and they will go to the Super Bowl, in my opinion. Next, we have the Washington Redskins at the San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers are bouncing back. As I told you people, I said 2 weeks ago, I said they're going to go to St. Louis. They're going to go to New Orleans against the Saints in New Orleans, and they're going to get the victory. They did. I told you they're going to go to New York, and they're going to be the Giants. And they did it. Now they're hosting one of the worst teams in the NFL, an abomination of a man named RG3, and they're going to win their third straight football game, improve to 7-4, and make the playoffs a conceivable, reachable goal with this victory alone, as the 49ers win this one. We have the Dallas Cowboys at the New York Football Giants, whom I alluded to earlier. They lost last week, but it was actually more impressive than I thought it would be. But the problem here is that the Cowboys are coming off a bye week, and they're healthy. You got Romo, you got Bryant, you got Murray, and they're all healthy, and that's a problem. And they're wealthy too, so I mean, let's just rhyme while we're at it. That's a huge problem. And because of this, you had to pick the Cowboys to win. If they were coming right off of a game, boom, facing the Giants, maybe I'd give the Giants the benefit of the doubt. But with the Cowboys coming off a bye week, getting healthy, and remember how they looked early in the season when they were healthy? I don't think they're gonna lose to the Giants here, the Cowboys. And then we have the Ravens at the Saints. Now this is a game I might change. I might flip flop on this game, so be prepared for that. See, the problem is here, the Saints, are they really gonna lose 3 straight home games? It seems very unlikely. But the Ravens are coming off a bye week, and I personally expect them to still win the AFC North. And I know I might be alone in that party, but that's what I believe at this juncture. So I'm picking New Orleans to win this one, but look out for it to change, because New Orleans 4-6 for a reason. They stink. Ravens 6-4, and I still like them to win the AFC North. So we'll see, but I'm picking the Saints as of right now. So with that said, James Carter TV, those are my Week 12 predictions and picks. Comment down below yours, because I kind of want to hear from you. Maybe it depends on who you are. Well, until next time, James Carter TV, I'm out. Peace.